Billionaire Wilbur Ross is the newest member in President Trump's cabinet as he takes on the position of Secretary of Commerce. According to Fox News, Ross was confirmed by a vote of 71 to 27 Monday. Ross is the 14th confirmed member in President Trump's cabinet. The chairman of the Commerce Committee, John Thune, said, "I believe his extensive management experience in the private sector and his understanding of the challenges faced by workers and businesses alike will equip him well for the job of leading the Department of Commerce." Today is Fat Tuesday. That ends Mardi Gras celebrations all over the country. Fat Tuesday is the last night before the fasting of the Lenten season starts. Ash Wednesday is tomorrow, and that's the beginning of the season. Christians all over the world observe the Lenten season. St. Louis has one of the largest Mardi Gras parades. This year's Grand Bud Light Parade was held on Saturday in the Soulard neighborhood. Today, people also can celebrate the end of Mardi Gras at the parade in downtown St. Louis. The parade starts on Washington Avenue and ends at Broadway and Washington. It runs until 5:30. Allergy season may be arriving early this year due to the unusual warm weather. Trees and flowers are blooming in the area, causing an increase in pollen levels. Tune in Thursday as LUTV News talks to an allergy specialist who has tips for keeping those symptoms at bay. Dr. Ben Carson is confirmed as Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. The Senate voted 58 to 41 this morning to confirm the former neurosurgeon as President Trump's newest cabinet member. Unlike some other cabinet members, Carson has no experience running a large federal bureaucracy. Now, Carson heads an agency with a $47 billion budget and a charge to assist millions of low-income renters, fight urban blight, and help struggling homeowners stave off foreclosures. The two PricewaterhouseCoopers accountants involved in the envelope mix-up that caused chaos on Oscar night will not be working the ceremony again. The mix-up proclaimed La La Land the best movie, when in fact the best picture was Moonlight. During Sunday night's awards ceremony, one of the accountants, Brian Cullinan, handed Warren Beatty the incorrect envelope moments before the actor went on stage to hand out the award for Best Picture. It wasn't until after La La Land was announced that the accountants realized the mistake and rushed on stage with the correct envelope, giving Moonlight the award for Best Picture. As winter moves in, allergens die off because of freezing temperatures and resurface as temperatures warm up and pollen comes back into the atmosphere. But 2016 brought in heavy amount of allergens, plus with the early and frequent warm weather this season, experts say we're sure to see another harsh allergy season, and we're likely to see it sooner.
With the warm start and everything, we didn't really have a deep freeze in the winter to really reduce some of these allergens. And in the middle of February, flowers are starting to bloom already. It's shaping up. It might be a little similar to 2016.
Conoyer advises after any outdoor activity to wash all the pollen and allergens off your body, as well as clean up after shedding pets around the house. For more information, visit nasalchrome.com. An O'Fallon man was charged Tuesday after police said he duct taped a woman at knife point and sexually assaulted her. David Fulcher Jr. has been charged with first-degree rape, first-degree robbery, and armed criminal action. Police report Fulcher met a woman at a hotel to get a massage, and when he walked into the room, he pulled out a knife, duct taped her hands and mouth and ankles, and raped her. He also took her cash and cell phone. Fulcher's bail is set at $200,000. On Monday, Fulcher was charged with promoting prostitutions. Authorities say he promised to pay a woman for sex and later refused to say, stomped on the woman, and threatened her with a knife. St. Louis now has the right to increase its minimum wage after a ruling from the Missouri Supreme Court. According to Fox 2 News, city officials challenged a Missouri law which appeared to prohibit some cities from creating their own minimum wage level. The Supreme Court ruling said that the law is unconstitutional because it was passed as part of a bill with a different subject matter. The minimum wage is now $7.70 an hour in St. Louis. The court ruling means that St. Louis is free to raise its minimum wage to $10 an hour in 2017. The ruling won't affect other cities.